I had to get that one out.
The next contest, it is a return match from last night in Newark.
Oh my God, here we go. That music could mean only one guy. Folks, we had a title change last night. The former BTW World Heavyweight Champion Dash Riprock making his way to the ring after an insane beating by one British Bulldog, Harry Smith. Harry Smith capturing the BTW title, and there's Dash Riprock, the chick magnet, something about being a god.
Now I want you to pay close attention to Dash Riprock's forehead.
Oh,
that tells it all.
Folks, you have to pick up the tape of Newark last night to see the bloodbath that ensued with Dash Riprock bleeding and passing out in a sharpshooter. You've got to hand it to Dash Riprock after that beating last night. Here he comes, the new BTW World Heavyweight Champion, son of the British Bulldog, Harry Smith. Dragon Dave?
Now let me tell you something. This kid, I've called him many times because I want to offer my services, my managerial services. He has not returned my call once. Not once has he returned my call.
I don't blame him. You probably called collect, that's why.
How'd you know that?
Oh, I have my sources. Harry Smith, folks, son of the British Bulldog. This kid is put together. He's about 255 pounds, well over that 6 foot tall mark. Dash Riprock's got a long road to hoe. Riprock, though, looking very, very good for a guy who took an absolute beating last night, Dragon Dave.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? I predict that Dash Riprock is going to become the champion once again because he looks ready. You know, he looks ready. And Harry Smith, you're going to be sorry that you never returned my calls. I could have taken you to the top.
I don't doubt Riprock's abilities, but we saw how Smith destroyed him last night. Now, I don't know what kind of game that Riprock's trying to play there with the posing. I don't know if his diet is quite up to spec for a bodybuilding show, Dragon Dave.
Let me tell you something. Dash Riprock is ready. He's ready for any time. Look at that. Look at that body. Look at those triceps. Look at those biceps. Look at those.
Now he wants to test the strength, and I think Mr. Riprock might need a little help, maybe a milk carton or something. But I think, you know, that Riprock is a smart wrestler, and I think he knows exactly what he's doing here, folks. There you go, Dash. Oh, this Bulldog, no slouch in the strength department. Oh, Riprock.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Dash Riprock, experienced, smart. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Did you see that?
That is absolutely disgusting, and there's no call for that, Dragon Dave. Oh, a bridge by Harry Smith. Oh, that's painful. All the pressure on the neck. Look at the strength of the Bulldog to come up from that. Oh, and runs into a knee again. Another knee. That's 4 or 5 of those. Riprock even stepped on his toes for good measure, and he's got Smith right where he wants him.
Harry Smith, young. You know, he's got strength. You know, he's got the total package.
He does. He has plenty of skills. Look at that beautiful roll through of forearms.
Plenty of skills. Let me tell you something. Look at that.
Into a Northern Lights release suplex. Oh. Man, and there's your Riprock out like a ton of garbage out there.
I still can't get over the fact that Harry Smith hasn't called me back. My managerial services, Harry Smith. I believe it.
Oh, yes. And I suppose you only want 75% of the purse of the night?
Of course. That's my fee.
75%.
Yes.
That's absolutely usurious. Now listen to the crowd. They're really behind that champion, Harry Smith. What class and elegance Mr. Smith brings to the big-time wrestling World Heavyweight Championship.
Well, let me tell you something. First of all, he's Canadian. So number one, he won't know the factor between the dollars and the Canadian dollars. He doesn't know. So 75% is nothing. He won't know the difference.
Oh, I suppose the Ballard brothers might know the difference. Look, Riprock in and out. Smart wrestler, Dash Riprock. You know, you got to really hand it to this guy. He was destroyed last night. Look at that bandage, folks. I don't know how many stitches he got in the hospital, and he's here tonight again doing battle. You really got to hand it to him. Taking his time, though. I don't know how long Harry Smith's going to be patient with this guy. Saying slow down. Hey, Riprock, it's not a contest here about speed.
Well, first of all, Dash Riprock, he's playing with Harry Smith's mind. You know, he's making him lose his cool. And once you lose your cool, you make a lot of mistakes.
Did you see that decoy that Smith did? He fed him his leg only to reverse out now into a beautiful snapmare. Great wrestling on the part of the British Bulldog. Well schooled in the dungeon, I might add, in that heart dungeon.
Yes, you know, I gotta give it to him. You know, once you train in there and survive the training in the dungeon, you become a better man.
Look at that, out of a headlock into a rolling arm drag, and now a bar with that knee there, putting extra pressure on. We've seen that from Cody in a cover. Oh,
well,
he's got a chicken wing on him.
I gotta tell you something. This is
oh, look at that float over. This kid can.
Let me tell you something. This match is far from the melee we saw last night between these two. Harry Smith, trying to keep it.
I've just got
grounded.
2 words for you, Dragon Dave. It's early. Oh, he's going to body slam him on that arm. Oh, this could do it. That could dislocate his shoulder. Oh, Riprock really smart in here after that. You know, that Riprock, though, we've seen him take a beating and keep on competing. What a competitor this guy is. Love him or hate him, and I don't have too much love for this guy. Hey, that's a close fist, Riprock, and he goes right into an arm drag. Look at Dash Riprock, looking a little dizzy and worse for wear.
Dash Riprock, he's just like my Swiss watch.
How's that? Expensive?
Takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that he's like your Swiss watch, which looks like a fake to me.
I beg your pardon.
Well, who'd you buy it from? That guy named Louis down the street?
I thought he wouldn't tell.
He had 6 of them in a raincoat.
He has 5 now.
Oh, brother. Okay, Riprock taking some time out here to let that blood get back into the arm. Harry Smith advancing. Riprock really wanting some time. Sorry, Dash, there's no timeouts in wrestling. Look at Smith, how ready he is. Oh, stays right on him.
Well, Harry Smith is going to learn soon that it's easier to win the title than it is to keep it.
Look at that beautiful wrestling on the part of Riprock now with the dragon.
Thank you very
leg
much.
sweep. Oh, here we go. That's a submission hold, folks. Oh, that could break an arm right there. Oh, Riprock, we might
now
have
where's
a
the
submission
referee?
here.
The referee should be asking Dash Riprock. This is a submission hold.
Oh, and look at that.
There
Folks,
he is.
he's got a short leg scissors there, and no comments from you, Dragon Dave. Riprock very smartly rolls him on his back, but this Bulldog's got it cinched in. This is a great maneuver here.
Now, where'd you think he learned this move, huh?
Oh, I only one place, and it's not upstairs, it's downstairs. Riprock fighting for his life here with this submission. And he takes the low road out. Boy, we've been about 10 minutes into this one. We're at the 9:50 mark. Dash Riprock doesn't have any blood left in that arm, Dragon Dave.
Well, Dash Riprock, he's trying to get that blood flow through those veins, through those arms. He needs to get that circulation back going.
Yeah, once the blood is cut off to the arm, folks, that's it. You're not going to have any strength left in that. You're compromised, and the referee will lay the count on you.
Now,
Now
what
look
is Harry
at
Smith doing here?
Well, Riprock spent more time on the floor than he has in the ring in this match. I don't blame Harry Smith one bit.
Now, I got to tell you something, Harry Smith.
Now, what is Riprock? What in the world would he be complaining about? What, getting his clock clean for 5 minutes?
Let me tell you something. He's playing with Harry Smith's mind.
Oh, I think he is. Oh, you can't shove a referee, Dash. Oh, yeah. Don't turn your back on the Bulldog, Dash. You're in a wrestling match for the heavyweight title. Oh, smart move. So Riprock playing possum.
Exactly. Dash Riprock knows exactly what he's doing at all times. Don't ever doubt him, Junior.
All that I don't doubt. Oh! Oh, and a forearm. I don't think he knows where he is after those two forearms. Rubber legs, Dash Riprock, not knowing where he is. In for the ride, hits hard. Oh, Bulldog charges. Oh, nobody home.
That's what I'm telling you.
Riprock out of there, and oh, takes out that
That's
leg.
what I'm telling you, Junior. Dash Riprock was just playing with Harry Smith's mind, and now he's going in for the kill.
Now he looks like he's going for a nap. Oh,
tell
here he
you
comes. A
something,
little
Dash
life
Riprock.
left. Dash Riprock still, folks. Oh, he wants the crowd to count along as he
He's working on that
puts
leg.
the boots into Harry Smith.
He's working on that leg. I think he's gonna set him up for maybe a figure four.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Smith's legs are so long, you could put a figure 5 on him. Oh, handful of hair.
Please.
Well, Dave, you're not the only one with those patented terrible jokes. I had to chime one in myself.
Yes, and terrible it was.
Well, thank you, Dragon Dave. Oh, wishbone. Now that's painful. That can really pull ligaments, and it could do a lot of damage.
Don't you see the strategy? Without Harry Smith standing up on his legs, that literally cuts out 50% of his arsenal. By
Dragon Dave, this is a family show, and there's no reason to bring that body part into it. Arsenal indeed.
Some folks will never learn. Look at that straight by Harry Smith. Just pushed himself out of that one.
Oh, this kid's got all the tools. Riprock, though, man, once he's on you, he stays on you. He's got the upper hand here. Suplex, maybe.
Whoa, what do we have?
Counter by Harry Smith.
But once again, Dash Riprock working on that leg.
Very smart war Dash Riprock's waging here with Harry Smith. Take out the leg, and you take out half the man. Oh,
Really,
down
Junior?
hard.
Really?
What? The upper half. Well, actually, it is the lower half. You're right, Dragon Dave. Hope my paycheck isn't, they don't do a payroll deduct for those comments, you know. Kurt White fining us for any sort of language, which
well,
I'm glad they have those standards. Oh, one more time. Oh, look at this, Riprock. That's absolutely disgusting. And out. Good for you. Good for you, Smith. He deserves that. Riprock showboating there to the fans.
Let me tell you something. Harry Smith needs this time to rest that leg, you know, and get that circulation back going again.
Oh, he's going to get plenty of time to rest because Riprock went out hard on that floor, folks. He's taking his time getting up, but again, Dash Riprock playing possum. Oh, and he grabs. Look at that. Grabs the leg. Oh, hard on that steel apron. Oh, we saw Todd Stone go into that earlier, and Shane Cody go into that. Oh no, steel post treatment here.
I see this coming.
Oh boy. Oh.
Well, let me tell you something. This kid Harry Smith, you know, he's young. He's got his whole future ahead of him. But I don't think he's prepared for any injuries right now in his career. You know, and that knee, you know, he's taking that punishment, and I don't know if he can take it much.
Look, Dash Riprock's taking out one leg. He's got to now take out the other. Smith is still dangerous on the mat, even with one leg. Riprock going, that's a spinning toe hold, working it into a figure. Look at that, beautiful. Oh, look at that. Deathlock right there. That's a submission, folks. We could have a new champion, Dragon Dave.
Where is Ronnie Washington? He should be asking.
He's off camera, but he is there right in front of Harry Smith. If you'll look at the monitor to your right, you'll see in the long shot that referee Ronnie Washington is on top of the action. The one on your right, Dragon. Dragon Dave, stop looking at me. It's the one over there. There you are.
Oh, there he is.
Smith to the ropes. We got a clean break from Riprock. Oh, look at that. Wonders never cease. Folks, this thing has been a great technical matchup here. Oh, Riprock picks him up. That's 250 pounds, a big body slam. Riprock, no slouch in that strength department. Into the ropes, way up. Oh, Smith catches him and roll up. 2. You can't take your eye off Harry Smith for one split second, Dragon Dave. Oh, back on that leg.
Once again, Dash Riprock, you know, playing it smart. He knows where Harry Smith is weak right now, and that's that knee. He's got to keep working on that.
Dash Riprock, once again, folks, waging a very intelligent battle. You know, last night he had a pretty good strategy again to take apart Harry Smith, but it backfired, and he got his own chair to the head. Oh, folks, those forearms, they'll put you on Dream Street in a hurry. Folks, these two guys both ripe for the pickings right here. Forearm finds its mark to the back of the British Bulldog, still nursing that knee. Riprock still nursing that arm. What's he gonna do? Oh! Smith pulls out of where? Nowhere?
Out of nowhere. And let me tell you something right there at the back of the head. You know, that will definitely wake you up quick.
That'll rearrange the few brain cells that poor Riprock has left. I think he bled most of them out last night in an absolute pool of blood. Folks, if we get a close-up, well, it's true. If we get a close-up, we'll see the bloodstained canvas here in big-time wrestling. Oh, another forearm. Riprock just about out on his feet. Smith staggering. Oh, he might be opening up that cut again. We're gonna see a fountain of blood here if that thing gets opened up and breaks the stitches. Oh,
there's that aggressiveness that Harry Smith needed, and you know what? He just may take him downtown to Chinatown.
Big clothesline, down goes Riprock again. Dash Riprock taking a beating, but he's still in this one. Smith limping now, favoring that leg.
Uh-oh. You know what that means?
Yeah, we do. That's a long ride. Riprock breaking the arms, goes right back on that leg.
On that leg. Very smart move.
Oh, scoop slam, that's it. 1, 2. Riprock out at 2 9/10, Dragon Dave. Very resilient wrestler, this Dash Riprock. Look at that bandage now. It's half off, or half on if you're an optimist. Beautiful Northern Lights with a bridge. Only 2. Oh, see, Smith couldn't support him with that leg.
That knee, you know, very smart move in the posture. Dash Riprock. I told you when you got that knee hurt, you know, you take off 50% of Harry Smith's, you know, arsenal.
Did you see that look on Riprock's face? I think he knew it. I think he sensed that the leg went out from under him. That could negate that power bomb, that sit-through power bomb that the Bulldog has. I don't think he'll be able to hold up his man.
Let me tell you something. Dash Riprock, whoa!
Oh, 360 up and out and over. Oh, folks, you only see it here in big-time wrestling. That's an incredibly dangerous move, and Riprock went down hard on the floor. I'm surprised to see him moving around. What's he doing here?
Well, you know, his boots are on too tight, you know, so he's loosening them up.
Boots are on too tight, are
Yes,
they?
his boots are on too tight.
Oh, I don't suppose you see that foreign object. He's got a piece of chain, it looks like, wrapping it around his fingers.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The referee better see this one. I can't tell from here what it is, folks, but it looks like that.
His boot was a little too tight, so he decided to loosen it up.
Oh, I suppose you're going to say it's a shoelace. What's he got here, folks? Handful of hair. I guess he's going to suplex him in. Oh, Riprock nails him right in the head. The referee didn't see it. This kid's out. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my God.
Yes, we have a new champion. Dash Riprock regained that title. Let me tell you something.
Well, folks, Dash Riprock has stolen the big-time wrestling heavyweight title from the British Bulldog using a foreign object, but you have to hand it to him. This kid is smart.
Let me ask you something, Junior. How's it going to look in the record books?
It'll look like a line drive in the record books, I know, but it was a cheap hit.
It will look like a win.
That was a ground ball that hit a rock that found its mark, Dash Riprock. That's what you hit, was a ground ball, kid. Oh, yeah. Hold it up for the fans.
That's what you get, Harry Smith, for not calling me back. I could have trained you, I could have managed you, and you could have still remained the champion. But you decided not to call me, and now you're not the champion anymore.
I do have to admit, Dash Riprock waged a very intelligent war on Harry Smith, taking out the legs, using the foreign object. Oh, you're so happy with yourself, aren't you, Dash?
Did you hear that?
I think that was for me, Dragon Dave. Yeah. Well, we
like him or hate him, he's the new BTW champion.
Oh, I definitely hate him. I definitely hate him, and I think half of the fans here, more than half of the fans here, do too. But you got to hand it to that Riprock.
Yeah,
Kid
you know
smart.
what?
Look at Harry Smith.
I think me and Dash Riprock are gonna have to hit the town tonight. Well, not Hollister. We're gonna have to hit the next town.
Oh, lucky Dash. I'll tell him you're coming. Folks, this one's not over. Harry Smith, you were robbed of that title. Miscarriage of justice here, folks. And we're going to see a lot more from that young man in his career, Harry Smith. I think he's got a great future. We have 2 main events coming up, France versus USA, and then the big one, the Ballards versus Styles and Kazarian, a rematch from Newark last night.